Hello YouTube. Well, I'm on my way out in a minute. I'm going to the hardware store. I've just opened my Yapo, sorry about that. Do a bit of reversing. I've just opened my Yapo from Trav Spirit 7 and I am over the moon. So I want to make videos all day. It's raining here. Not very nice at all. However, when I get back, I'll most definitely be going out for a pipe. Even if I have to walk down to the bus shelter and, you know, just sit in the bus shelter. It's really starting to rain now. Anyway, I'm on my way to the hardware store to pick up some sandpaper for my Mr. Brog, and if I see some nice stain, I'll pick that up too, along with potentially some wax. Just try not to run these people over. I just wanted to, well, I wasn't really sure what I was going to talk about in this video. I'm sort of making it just because I'm in a good mood, just because I feel like making a video, because I want to interact with you guys. And I'm sorry if this clogs up your feed, and I'm sorry if it's really long, and I'm going to put in the title that it's just a ramble, so, you know, don't feel like you have to watch it. If you're busy, you know, I'm sometimes on a tight schedule and I can't sit down and watch like 4 half-hour videos. If that's you, don't worry, just turn me off now. You're not going to miss anything important, apart from I'll say now, just a reminder for my contest: if you've not entered, enter. You can't lose, it's free. Right, so I was just going to talk to you guys about the community, about how amazing everybody is, how generous, and I mean, think about it for a minute. What a strange concept. We're all one big community. Most of us, well, I don't know about most of us, but a fair percentage of us have never met each other in real life. You know, we could be anyone, let's be honest. It could be, you know, there's no, we've never met, we don't know each other from real life, we only know each other through YouTube. And what a fantastic thing it is that people can be brought together through not knowing each other to a point where we're making meetups and going out of our way to spend time with each other, to see each other. What an awesome thing. I just think that's fantastic, I really do. I've had similar experiences before. I play quite a bit of games online, and there'd be people there that, sorry if that's really loud, I'm indicating at the minute. There'd be people online on the communities that you'd play games with every day, and you'd talk to them through you know, similar programs to Skype. You'd be talking to them every day, every evening after work, and you feel like these people were as close to you as your best friend is. And I just think that that's such a great thing. There's a lot of negatives about, you know, the internet and the other things that come with it, the scammers, you know, the phishing emails, all this stuff. But when it comes down to it, what a fantastic thing if it can bring us all so much closer together. People who we would have never ever met in a million years. You know, if it wasn't for something like YouTube or the internet, there'd be absolutely zero chance of us meeting in real life. I mean, I live in England. Andrew, I'm going to say this wrong, Andrew Motoyoshi lives in Japan. You guys live in the States, got guys in Canada, you know, literally anywhere in the world that's got an internet connection, and we can join together and it can be like we're buddies having a pipe together. And I just can't quite get my head around how fantastic that is. I just think it's a great system. I know that there's things wrong with YouTube, and it's annoying, Google Plus and all that other stuff, but when it comes down to it, it's not that matters. It's the actual communication and the interaction in between us. Doesn't matter through what medium. We could be writing each other letters, sending emails, text messages, you know, Skype, whatever, but we're using YouTube, and that's such a great way of doing things. So I've rambled on for a long time now. I may add to this video if I keep going, because I'm not even out of town yet. I don't even know. I'm just rambling on, saying the things that come into my head. I've just watched Andrew's video of a massive yappo, and I've found this to be the case with everybody in the pipe community. Is just so unnecessarily generous. You know, I mean, giving someone your address to start off with is, you may think, dicey. Giving, like, sending them packages, receiving packages, it could be anything, you know, but it's not, because we trust these guys, because we see their videos every day and we interact with them and we understand who they are as people, which I just think is fantastic. For example, when I used to play a lot of online games, I was in a reasonable size sort of community, and we used to have meetups every year. The problem was, this community was huge. The spread of it was huge across the whole world. We had guys in the US, we had someone in Estonia, you know, of course it's completely slipped my head, Belgium, France, Holland, obviously England, Scotland, like Northern Ireland, I think, Germany, literally just that we spotted across the whole world, mainly Europe, but you know, there was guys from other continents, and I think that's fantastic, and an example of one thing that a lot of people who I've spoke about feel that it's a weird thing. I went to one of the meetups. It was in Antwerp. It wasn't in Antwerp. It was in Nijmegen in Netherlands, in Holland. And well, I wanted to go, of course, but I didn't really have a way of getting there. I had my own car at the time. However, I wasn't really prepared to drive to... I've never driven on the right side of the road before, and I was only probably... I couldn't have been any older than 20 at the time, so I was sort of uncomfortable driving on the wrong side of the road. So, you know, I didn't have a way of getting there. I couldn't afford to fly, and I don't think there was feasible train lines that way. So, you know, I said to the other guys, I can't make it, guys. I haven't got a way of getting there. And another guy who said to me, I'm driving down. I've got 4 spare seats in the car. I'm happy to take anyone who wants to come. And he said, I'm based in, you know, this area. And well, just my luck, it was only half an hour away. So I got a train to his nearest train station, and he picked me up from there. And we drove for a whole day, got the ferry across the channel, and we drove all the way to Nijmegen in Holland. And I'd never met this guy before. Actually, I'd never met either of the 2 guys who I was sharing a car with, and my parents thought I was crazy. You know, you're going off to Holland with 2 guys who you've never met before. You're sharing a hotel room with another guy who you've never met before, and you know, you're going to be like vulnerable to that. And I said, yeah, but just wait a second here. These guys I've spent every day chatting to online. I've spoken to them more than I've spoken to some of my friends, and I feel like I know these guys just as well as I know any of my best friends. So I don't see any problem in that. And lo and behold, I had a fantastic weekend in Holland. And that was just a little story about online communities, and I love the fact that it's growing beyond things like gaming, which is obviously the main, for me anyway, it's the main thing that's going to bring online people together from different places is online games, because they're massive and they involve people across the world. But I just think it's a brilliant thing that's spreading to other communities, the pipe smoking community. There's a load of knife guys. I know that they just like knives and stuff. I imagine there's hundreds and hundreds of others too. I don't know if I'd like to go to a meetup with a bunch of knife guys. Anyway, no comment. But it's just a fantastic thing, and I really, really hope that I can be part of this community for many, many more years to come. And if you've made it all the way through the video, you've done blooming well. The thing that I'm not looking forward to is at the end of July this year, I'm going back to sea, potentially for the rest of the year until 2015. So I don't know how well. I don't have internet. Don't really have internet access whilst I'm away. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do about the whole YouTube thing, because I have a great time. I have a great time with YouTube, and I'm going to miss some sort of interaction. So I've had a few thoughts about it, and one of the options is I can let my wife sort of administrate my account. So if I get messages and notifications, I can get her to email them to me on the ship, because I do have email. That's the only thing I have. And I get 30 minutes of phone calls every week. I could get her to email me my messages and notifications, and I can just email the replies there, and I can get her to post them for me. But apart from that, I mean, obviously I'm going to be trying to make loads and loads of videos. I'll definitely be taking my camera with me, and you know, fingers crossed I get a good trip to somewhere nice again, and I take my pipes and a few pipes and a load of tobacco with me, and hopefully I'll make some fantastic videos. This summer I was away in the Caribbean, and you know, it was lovely. It was awesome. It was the best trip I could have asked for. I was there from, I don't know, not February. It was something like March till August, March till July, March till September, something like that. And it was a great trip. But if I'd had my video camera with me, I could have took some really cool videos. And I'll definitely make videos while I'm away. I'll try and make at least one in every port that we stop in, and probably I'll make a load whilst I'm sat on deck, if the weather's good enough, just while we're doing our thing. And then I'll wait till I get back, and I'll be able to upload them when I get back. So you have to wait for a while. Hopefully you won't all go and unsubscribe, but I won't. It won't do you any harm to leave me subscribed. I mean, it's just going to be a tick in a box. I'm not going to be posting any videos, so you won't have anything to clog up your news feed. You'll probably forget about me, but when I get back, I'll remind you who I am, and hopefully we can carry on where we left off. You never know. I might be stopping in a port near you. If you live near any reasonably sized ports in the US, a load of our ships stop there. I was in Mayport, Florida, and Fort Lauderdale, Florida this year. A bunch of other places as well, but I don't think any of you guys are from there. So how fantastic would that be if I pulled up alongside your house in my ship? Not that you live in a port, but you know. So I'm going to have to stop talking now, because this video is going to be huge and no one's going to watch it. But it's nice to just talk about stuff and sort of get things clarified in my head and get things off my chest. I just want to express what, you know, what a great community this is, and just talk a bit about where I'm at the minute and where I'm going to be this year. And I'm a bit upset about that, but you know, it comes with the territory, doesn't it? I chose the job, I've got to deal with the consequences. So you know, I'll be away until the end of the year from July, but I'm going to get loads of videos in before then, so you can watch them all while I'm away. When you miss me, you can just pick a video up and go, oh, there he is, you know, blah blah blah. So you can send me an email, tell me how much you miss me. So guys, I'm going to cut that one there. It's probably really long. I've not even looked at the timer because I can't see the screen. If you made it to the end of the video, this is actually the end now. Thank you. I love you guys so much. You've been, for the short time I've been here, you've been fantastic, and I only hope to see more of the same. So take care of yourselves. Don't go out in that cold weather unless you have to. And you know, all the best from me. See you guys.